So with Final Fantasy 15 on the way in less than 6 days, I thought, you know what, now's a good time than ever than to basically talk about, Final Fantasy 15. And with that said, why not better off start with the anime series for the game. There is, in fact, an anime series for Final Fantasy 15. It is called Final Fantasy 15 Brotherhood, which serves as a prequel to the game. Now, I wanted to talk about this previously a long time ago, before, when the first episode even aired, but I never got the chance to. So I was like, you know what? I'm going to go ahead and rewatch all the episodes to Final Fantasy 15 Brotherhood, and I'm going to make a video on this now, since I never got the chance to. Now, I have seen Final Fantasy 15 Brotherhood. I have seen all 5 episodes. That is right, there are only 5 episodes at this given moment in time. With the 6th episode actually having a prequel on YouTube that you could probably watch. I'll give a link in the description down below in case any of you are interested to see a preview for episode 6 if you haven't seen it already. But it seems like there will be an episode 6 later down the line that we could possibly see. But at this given moment in time, at the time of recording of this video, there are only 5 full episodes of the series. Now, I never got the chance to actually talk about these episodes when I first watched them, so I was like, you know what, I'm gonna go rewatch these 5 episodes and talk about them in this video today, in case there are any fans out there who are going to pick up Final Fantasy 15 and they just want to add a little bit lore to the series. They want to know more about the series. They want to know what exactly is this anime series about and what does it serve to the game. So what exactly is Final Fantasy 15 Brotherhood about? How does it serve to the overall plot of the game? Well, actually, this anime series is basically a prequel to the game, as each and every episode focuses on the main cast of characters from the game. We have Noctis, Prompto, Ignis, and Gladiolus, and each episode basically gives more insight to the characters, gives them more characterization, fleshes them out, and basically shows how each and every one of the characters are related to Noctis and how they ended up benefiting to his role of the next heir to the throne. Now, before we dive in deeper into the animation and just everything else revolving around this anime series, I'm just going to say this right now. If you are not going to pick up Final Fantasy 15, I wouldn't really suggest you, watching this anime series, as you are probably going to be very confused as to what is going on with these 5 episodes. Because if you do not have prior knowledge to the game, like if you haven't seen any of the trailers, if you haven't seen Kingsglaive, which serves as another prequel to the series, and if you haven't seen like any gameplay or story elements revolving around Final Fantasy 15, yeah, you're going to be very confused as to what goes down in this anime series. Now, this isn't to say that fans won't enjoy this. I think that fans will definitely enjoy this. I know that I enjoyed it, but I'm just saying, as to newcomers who are coming across this with no prior knowledge to Final Fantasy 15, they have no desire to pick it up, you could probably just skip this anime series. So now that I talked about the plot of Final Fantasy 15 Brotherhood, now let's actually dive into the animation. So the animation is done by A1 Pictures, and each episode lasts for about 10 to 15 minutes long. And when it comes to the overall animation, just to be honest with you guys, the animation could have been a lot better. It really could have. The animation doesn't really look that great to today's standards. Honestly, it looks like something that was done 10 years ago. Now, just for an example here, the Devil May Cry anime. Now, I personally really enjoyed this anime, as I am also a fan of the Devil May Cry franchise. But when it comes to Devil May Cry, the animation was done by Madhouse. I mean, Madhouse is a good studio, as we know, but we know that A1 Pictures is a good studio as well. But when it comes to Devil May Cry, the animation quality was, I think, good enough for its time. It was actually animated in 2007, and we are getting Final Fantasy 15 Brotherhood animated for the anime series in 2016. And the animation looks exactly the same as Devil May Cry's anime. Now, this isn't to say that the animation quality of Final Fantasy 15 is bad by any means. In fact, I thoroughly enjoyed looking at it. It wasn't that half bad, but I'm just saying that compared to today's standards of what you see in anime, it just could have been better, because it does honestly look like it was animated from 10 years ago. But again, that is just simply my opinion, but it's not bad. Now, I gotta say, when it comes to the soundtrack of Final Fantasy 15 Brotherhood, the soundtrack is really well done. It's actually very, very, very good. And in this anime series, I think the music is actually the same music that plays out in the game of Final Fantasy 15, which is pretty awesome, as I believe the composer for the Final Fantasy 15 soundtrack is Yoko Shinomura, and I think they might have added in that individual's music and incorporated it into the anime series. So if that is the case, good job on Yoko. I say good job. But yeah, Final Fantasy 15, it's pretty much a no-brainer when it comes to the soundtrack. I mean, in the Final Fantasy 15 franchise, it is pretty much notable for its soundtrack. I mean, in the Final Fantasy series, you have some of the best soundtrack that I have heard in video games. And from what I heard in this anime series, I mean, it was pretty well done. So, good on the soundtrack. So now I talked about the characters and the plot of what this series serves to the game, and I've talked about the animation and the soundtrack. So what's left? My own personal enjoyment. I pretty much enjoyed this anime series for the only 5 episodes that it consists of at this given moment in time. However, as I have stated before, this is pretty much a series that should be avoided if you are, not really that knowledgeable when it comes to Final Fantasy 15. If you are not getting the game, you are going to be very confused on what's going down with the characters, what's going down with the overall plot, and you'll probably be very turned off by this series. However, if you do decide to actually watch this series without prior knowledge of Final Fantasy 15, at the same time, I still think that this could be an enjoyable series to open-minded people, as maybe this anime series could actually get people to actually pick up the game and find out more about these characters and what exactly is going down with the overall plot. So when it comes down to my final thoughts on this anime series, I think that if you are a fan of Final Fantasy 15, like if you have seen the trailers, if you have seen, gameplay, if you are really hyped to get the game, then yes, I really do think that you should give this series a shot. However, at the same time, if you do not have any prior knowledge to Final Fantasy 15, then maybe you can skip out on this. However, if you are open-minded and, think that you can possibly enjoy this series from my review, then yeah, definitely go ahead and watch this series and let me know about it in the comments down below. But yeah, I'm really looking forward to more episodes of Final Fantasy 15. I heard that if the reception is good when it comes to these episodes, then the developers will end up posting more episodes, as, I think they come out monthly. I'm not exactly sure on that, but I have heard that if the reception is good, then more episodes will come out. And so far, from what it seems like on the Final Fantasy 15 YouTube page that the Final Fantasy 15 episodes are actually getting really, really good reception. Getting a lot of views, a lot of comments. It's good. So hopefully this series can continue, as I personally am a fan of this game and I really am hyped to play it, and I just want to learn more about the story, whether it be an anime series or a movie. I'm just excited. So yeah, that about does it for my review, guys. I really hope you enjoyed this video. Let me know in the comments down below if you are getting Final Fantasy 15. Did you enjoy this anime series? And also, I'm thinking about doing some Final Fantasy 15 streams on my channel. Would you guys like to see that? Let me know in the comments down below. Of course, if you like this video, don't forget to drop a like. It always helps out the channel. And if you want to see more videos from me, don't forget to hit that red subscribe button down below, and you'll never miss a video from me. That about does it for this video, everyone. Thank you all for watching, and I'll catch you all in the next video. Peace.